welcome back to my channel. This is Belinda with All Things Life. Before we get started today, don't forget to thumbs up this video, leave a comment down below. Also hit the post notification bell so you can be notified anytime that I post a video. And also please hit the subscribe button. Today's gonna be a serious topic. I know I haven't put any videos out in a while, guys. There's been a lot going on, and I'm currently fighting the cold. I didn't go into work yesterday because I was so sick, and I'm currently getting over it, so that's why I look busted. My hair's not done, no lipstick on, no nothing. I just threw on this top actually to film this video, but at least my nails is done. You see? Ooh, you see? I finally got them done. At least they don't look busted. I painted them myself. Anyway, I think that the last video that I put out was me talking about my endometriosis. I think that was the last video. And I know I told you guys that I was gonna take you guys on the journey of me and my husband actually going through the process. But unfortunately, the place doesn't allow any type of video recording, camera recording, pictures, anything like that. So I wasn't able to do it. So I actually wanted to wait until we did everything before I came and make this video. So as you all know, me and my husband has been trying to have a kid for maybe over a year now, with no luck. So I have been going to the doctor, and I think for like the past 5 months, I have been trying to schedule this thing called the HSG. Now, the HSG is where they inject dye into your cervix to make sure to see if one or both of your tubes are blocked, or basically to see if your tubes are blocked or not. So I had been trying to schedule. You have to schedule it when you first come on your menstrual. So I had been trying to schedule, and every month there was something. Either the doctors didn't line up with imaging, and they were supposed to send a referral to another doctor. And then every time I called that doctor's office was like, oh, we haven't got anything yet. Excuse me. So I was getting very frustrated. So a friend of mine, Nicole, she's actually going through the same thing. And she told me about this place called Boston IVF. And she said they're really good. Call them, do your consultation, and then go from there. So I called them. I set up my consultation and had my appointment set up. And they have all this paperwork that you can fill out. Actually, you don't have to do it when you get there. You can fill it out online. You and your partner, if you're going like with the husband, your wife, or whoever, you and your partner, both of y'all fill out questionnaires that they give you guys. And when you go for your consultation, the first day we went, they just told us about all of the options basically that we can do. They told us about the IVF. They told us about the I.U.I, which is the insemination. And they also told us about the less invasive option, which is them just giving you medication to make the woman ovulate more eggs, and then you and your partner have sex naturally. So it just took us through the different steps of different options. And then we had to also go see a financial planner, and she set us down and let us know, okay, well, with all of this that you have to get done, this is what your insurance covers, this is what your insurance don't cover. Now, the insurance that I have, which is freaking crappy, I do not like this insurance. I'm not going to say their name, but I do not like this insurance. They don't cover IVF, and since I've met my deductible, which is $500, everything that I have to pay would be 20% basically. So initially, when I came on my menstrual, I would have to get blood work done, tests done, all this other stuff done, which without insurance would cost me about $4,000 some dollars. Now, I haven't gotten any bills yet, so I don't know exactly how much I would have to pay. with each one broken down. But I will let you guys know in another video once I do get those bills. But anyway, so came on my menstrual maybe a few weeks ago. So the first day you come on, you call them. So I called them. I set up an appointment for the third day. So the third day is when they is when they do blood work and when they do an ultrasound. So they only do blood work in the morning. So I had to call my boss, let my boss know, hey, I can still come to work, but it's the way that I can leave early. Have to be at the doctor at 9 o'clock. So my boss is pretty awesome, and she worked it out with me to where I could leave from work early so I can go and get my blood work done. So when I first get there, they have you fill out paperwork, and I go in the room and she draw blood. Now, I'll let y'all know something. Initially, I only thought that I was gonna get like 6 vials of blood. It ended up being like 11 vials of blood drawn because they had to get blood work for a total CBC count. They did a HIV test. They did gonorrhea, chlamydia. They also did genetic testing, basically sickle cell trait and a few other different tests. I know one test called the Fragile X, the insurance didn't cover, and me and my husband just opted not to do it because it doesn't matter what genetic disformities our child might have, we still gonna love our child regardless. We're not gonna terminate it unless it proves a danger to me or the baby. But anyway, so she got 11 vials of blood. Then after that, I had to go and get a transvaginal ultrasound. Now, for those of you that don't know, any males that's watching or even any ladies that's watching, a transvaginal ultrasound is different from a regular ultrasound. Transvaginal ultrasound is when it's like this long, and they actually stick it up your vagina, basically, to get a good to look at everything, your cervix, your uterus, and all that other good stuff. So I got that done, and then the only thing my husband had to do was submit sperm, basically, so they can do his sperm count and everything, make sure that he's good. So we both had to do stuff in order to make sure that we were good, but I just had to do more stuff to him, basically. So I got that done the third day of my cycle. Then the 5th day of my cycle, I had to go here at 10 a.m. for HSG. Now, as I told y'all at the beginning of the video, the HSG is when they inject dye into your uterus, basically, to make sure that your tubes are not blocked. So I get there. It's just like, I know every woman has gotten a pap smear. It's just like a pap smear where they put the speculum in to open up your cervix. But with mine's, my cervix is tilted. So it took her a while to kind of get the speculum in place. And then they also, once they did the speculum, they put a catheter in your cervix. That hurt. Like, it's cramping. It hurts a little bit, but it hurts worse when they start injecting the dye. So once they get the catheter in you, another doctor comes in, an x-ray technician come in, actually, and then they start to inject the dye. Once they start injecting the dye, that hurts. It hurts so bad. Like, they even give you like balls to squeeze because they know how much it hurts. It hurts. But they let you know right then and there whether or not your tubes are blocked or not. So thank God the doctor said that my tubes wasn't blocked. So I was happy about that. So I did that. And then that happened, the HSG happened on a Thursday. So that Monday, I had to do something called a SGH or SHG. I want to say, I think it's a SGH. And basically, it's kind of like the same thing as the HSG, but instead of them injecting the dye, they're injecting saline to kind of measure like your cervix, make sure you don't have any like, excuse me, cysts or anything. So I got that done. It wasn't as painful as when they injected the dye. The saline wasn't as painful, but instead of them having an X-ray machine for that, they just had the ultrasound. The doctor just, you know, did what she did with the ultrasound. But and also they tell you right then and there. Also, how everything looks. So she told me, she was like, your uterus is really good. It's really healthy. So I was like, okay, good, perfect. So we actually had a follow-up scheduled for November 25th. We actually had a follow-up schedule for November 25th. But my doctor actually called me Wednesday. And the nurse called me and she was like, well, Miss Taylor, you know, I know you have an appointment scheduled for November 25th, but the doctor had a cancellation for tomorrow. Would you be able to come in? And I'm like, okay, well, you know, I get out for 11:30. She was like, well, it's for 2 o'clock. So I was like, perfect, you know. So I was super, super nervous. Oh my goodness, I was so nervous, y'all. So we get there and the doctor tell us, like, you know, everything is good. Everything came back normal. You know, I'm trying to figure out. Sorry, y'all. Video cut off. Anyway, so where was I? Okay. So we get there and the doctor tell us, you know, well, everything looks normal. With my results, everything looks fine. The only thing is that, you know, I'm anemic, which I knew that. I hate taking my iron pill, so I knew that was going to be a case. Everything with my husband was fine. His sperm count was fine. Everything was good. So she told me, she said that the only thing that I can think of is your endometriosis. She was like, I see this a lot in patients. She said that a lot of times with endometriosis, the egg doesn't drop or it's harder for the sperm to get up to the egg. So she said a lot of times she recommends for patients with endometriosis in my age, she recommends going straight to IVF because she said that us just having intercourse alone is not gonna be a higher chance of me getting pregnant, basically. But she also said that our insurance doesn't cover IVF, which I know, but in January, the governor is passed a bill that goes into effect in January that any employers that have 100 or more employees have to cover IVF. So she told us that our option are we could either get medication, I think it's called clomid, Jasmine. Clomid. I'm asking my niece. Clomid, right? It's something, but it's pills that you take to help to make you ovulate more. She said we can do that, or we can. So basically, I take the medication. She called me, tell me the time to take the medication. Go in, maybe like I think 2 days later, go in, check to see if I'm good, and then she tell us, okay, go home, have sex. But she said doing that, since I have endometriosis, there's only a 5% chance that I would get pregnant. So she said that she recommends us, if we don't want to do the IVF, she recommends us doing the I.U.I, which is insemination, basically. It's just them injecting the sperm straight directly into the egg. So I would still have to take the medication, basically, but I would have to be monitored for 2 weeks, basically, and then once it's time, once I ovulate, once the egg drop, then I go in and get the insemination, basically. But doing that, she said that is, I think she said a 20% chance, 10 or 20% chance, if I'm not mistaken. The IVF is a higher chance, but due to the fact that the insurance does not cover it, that would be a lot of money for one cycle, and it's not a guarantee that one cycle will work, that one cycle would do it. Now, she also did tell us that um, with the I.U.I, we if it doesn't happen, if we try it 3 times, basically 3 cycles, so 3 months of trying it, and if nothing still happens, then we have to go to the next stage, which is the IVF. And I said about that time it'd be end of January, beginning of February. So I was like, okay. Or she said that if the pill form medication doesn't work, then I go to the next step, which would be the injections, which will be the same as they will call me and let me know, okay, you can inject yourself now, and my husband will have to inject me in a cheek, basically. I hate injections, so I hate any type of shots. Yes, I got tattoos, but I hate shots. So I'm really hoping that the pill work. But if the shot doesn't work, then they also have something stronger that actually, when that is used combined with anything else, is actually a higher chance, like 50% chance, but you have higher rates of triplets and twins. And my husband was like, no, no, let's try the lower dosages first. So when I come on my next cycle, my next menstrual, that's when I will start everything, this whole process of trying to have a baby. I figured that it was me. I figured that it was my endometriosis. So when the doctor told me that everything was fine, that I looked fine, that my uterus was fine, that everything is normal, I knew that she was gonna say that it was my endometriosis. I knew she was. At least I have answers. At least now we can get this train moving, because I'm not getting any younger. Motorcycle. Yeah, but at least we can get this train moving. I got like 4 years left in me, y'all. 31. I got like 4 years left in me. Because once I hit 35, I'm not trying to have no more kids. I just want my little girl. That's it. I just want my little girl. If I have a boy, I'm good with that. You know, people keep wishing twins on me and triplets on me. If I have triplets, I might cry. Wake up. Pass out. Wake up. Ask if it's a dream. Be told no and cry and pass out again. If I have twins, I'd be a little bit okay. I still might cry, but at least if it's a boy and a girl, I'm done. I'm done for real. But yeah, so that has been the last 2 weeks basically. Just going back and forth to the doctor, you know, getting tests done, getting blood work drawn, and then once I start the process in a couple of weeks, probably at the end of this month, because I should have my menstrual at the end of this month. So at the end of this month, I'll do it all over again. More blood work, more monitoring. Then I would have to go in, I think she said every few days for monitoring. So they would have to monitor me for an hour, make sure that I'm doing good, basically. More blood work again. So it's just more ultrasounds, more everything. So now, yeah, hopefully by my birthday, y'all. My birthday, February the 4th. So hoping that can be a good birthday gift for me or something. But anyway, you know, I just wanted to come and let you guys know everything. I know it's been a while, and people has been asking me that I know about it. So, you know, this cold has really put a damper on everything. So, yeah, guys, as I said before, sorry I'm looking busted. At least my nails is done this time, but I didn't feel like dressing myself up. Like I said, I got on this shirt. I just put this shirt on. But anyway, that is the end of this video, guys. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm like out of it right now. But hope you guys like this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Anything that you guys want to know, any questions that you want to know, anything that I did not answer in the video, please feel free to leave a comment down below and I will try to answer it. No, I will answer it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel and please hit that post notification bell so you can get any updates on when I post a video. Hopefully it'll be more often once I feel better. I'm trying, y'all. I'm really is. It's just been hectic. But yeah, excited to start this journey, and I will be keeping you guys updated on everything. Like I said, I'm sorry that I couldn't get any footage of everything, but they don't allow any recordings in the building. It's posted, and I've also asked. So, you guys, I just keep you guys updated once everything gets going and the wheels gets turning. But anyway, y'all, have a good day, and I will see you guys in the next video.